and welcome into my third installment on Hardcore Wasteland 2.0, as I call it, prepping for Sakhal. This by far is the best revision of the server in terms of playability for a larger player base. The former version of this server was quite hard, and a lot of people couldn't play it. When I last left you, I logged in this shed after catching and filling up this dry bag of carp. Now we need to tend to it. But first we tend to this cold. Another multivitamin will do. If I don't upgrade to better clothing soon, I'm just going to keep getting sick. You need to keep well dressed and warm, dry, fed, and on the move. Alright, that's the way we came in. Now we're going to point south. We're going to follow these houses all the way back up to Gierta. That is, of course, after we feed the fire simulator. That's right. That's what this server is. It's a fire simulator. Because you're constantly lighting fires. And the longer you wait between them, the harder it is to recover from its effects. The cold, that is. And again, I poorly chose the wrong fireplace. But I'm here now. Let's just get it done. My jacket has become ruined. I'm definitely going to have to throw on that denim. And it's just as well I start cooking this fish. I'm about to nibble on my last bit of wolf. And remember, rotate your meat, or you'll smoke the hydration right out of it. It's going to take a few minutes to cook this fish, so I'm obviously going to have to do some more inventory management. It's a mess, especially after swapping this jacket. It went everywhere. Inventory management, well, that's a special part of the game for you OCD tendency individuals. I myself get quite enthralled with inventory. Everything has its place, so I know exactly where it is on the fly. On a server where weight restriction heavily applies to stamina, especially in a PvP situation, I'll put everything of greater value in the backpack, because if I need to drop it to get that extra stam, that backpack will last on the ground longer than anything else. It should last several restarts. I like to keep my ammo in my vest, that way there if shot, they can't use it, it gets ruined. Hopefully. I keep my medication and medical supplies in my pants. And tools, well, that goes in my jacket. And by tools, I mean knives, anything of use that I need to craft or repair, including compass, rangefinder, maps, lockpicks, things of this nature, bits and bobs. I'll just let her walk on by and get her from behind. Meh. Oh shit, I did not see her. Time to go. It's pretty cheap that they can't hit back through the window, but this is the safest way to deal with these. The problem is getting them back to the window. They don't always agree. All right, there's one. Where's the udder? Hey, thanks, lady. Not a cola. Well, it's not yours. Seven by 6'2". That's just what the doctor ordered for the CR527. Wait! All day long, I'll take that. I do believe I have just enough room for you. Might have to do some shuffling. I'm getting pretty tight on inventory. I don't even think I can fit this stone in. Well, look at there. I might just toss this storage barrel somewheres for safekeeping for later. Now you just turn your eyes, pretend you don't even see any of this. And do yourself a favor, don't place the barrel, just drop it. That way there, if you're on a server that you suspect of min abuse, that'll hide your placement. Do the same with fireplace and crates. I don't suspect it'll last long there, but you never know. When the time comes when I need it, I'll know where to come look. Could have swore I heard like a jump just from over there, but I don't hear anything now. Well, this here peak coat's not in better condition by any means, but it is darker and it's not as contrasting to my surroundings. Yeah, that guy's packing some sardines, but you know what? It's not worth carrying right now. I have the fish, which is OP. Those sardines, they barely do a dent. And now I'm going to have to be particularly careful. We're heading into PD, there's a military tent there, and a load of infected. Well, this hammer's all but bit the biscuit. I'm going to get caught in a fight with it, and it's going to shit the bed. So we might as well use it to try and distract some of those away. Or over here, where I can safely punch them through the window. Well, shit, that didn't work. They're all still here. Yeah, time to get back into that house. Alright, let's try to distract them one more time. Toss a stone over there, see where he goes. Don't hesitate, move. He'll be back. Meh, Shane. Well, my jacket's ruined again, and my pants, well, on the way. Hey, there's my hammer on the ground. Must pick that back up. Alright, well, that was not worth the effort. I think I'll set my sight on gun range. Up at the top of the hill here, right by the church, is the market. We'll go up there, see if we can't find something that fires the 308, and then we'll cut west, southwest, to the gun range. Hey, nice, the wolf mask. This is my favorite mask to find while I'm wearing the witch hood, and I'll show you in a minute. Set your mask and hood on the floor, mask your directional pad and triangle. Boom. Alright, churches, mummy infected. We'll have to watch out for those guys. I wasn't even paying attention, didn't even see him standing there. Oh well, let's pull him away and deal with him. Oh, sweet, cauldron. I can cook my meat in that and purify my water all in one shot. Good find. Hey, I did not hear that. That must have just happened before I logged back in. I guess gun range can wait. You know where we're going. That right over there, well, those are the camps that we're at in the last episode. Neither those pants and jacket are adequate enough for this weather. However, my jacket's ruined, it's got to go. And my pants, well, they're well on its way as well. So it's a no-brainer, we got to swap both of these out. You know what, after all, I think I will keep the hunter pants. Still got a little life left in them. Definitely grab those pouches too, just in case we find a carrier. Hey, an ammo box. And it's empty. I don't know if someone beat me here, or if this is just one of those 1 in 1% chance of having something in it. Myself, personally, I love the gray clothing, so I think I'm going to go with it. Alright, let's rotate out of here. We'll head in the direction of gun range, but we may have to stop and do a little fire and cooking. But first, I gotta get rid of this arsehole. Oh, these arseholes. This is not good. One down, one to go. And it won't be long now till I realize they've destroyed my shirt. Alright, back up to the helicopter crash and replace it with the one I dropped. It's at this point that I decide I'm taking a little detour. I'm still going to gun range ultimately. However, I'm going to cross back over the main road south. There's a few cabins I want to check out, see if I can't finagle myself a tundra or a savanna. Which means I'll have to cross over the south end of Girardot. More infected, yay. On the southeast side of Girardot is an open pit. We're going to head there and then straight east along a ravine to a little fishing spot that's just tucked out of the way. There I can make preparations for a fire, an improvised cooking stand, so I can purify the water in my cauldron and cook at the same time. We'll even get some fishing done as well. This end of Girardot, though, is known to be crawling with infected. I'm going to have to pull them out of here one by one if I'm going to get through here. No way I can fight them all at once. Ooh, I want that head torch. I gotta hit her low. How's that for an axe wound? You see, it's like you kill one and another takes its place. Literally everywhere. I can do this all day. But I don't necessarily want to. It's time to dip town. We're going to cross the main road, check out a few garages, a few buildings, and then make our way to the pit. And that thumping that I thought I heard earlier? Well, all these garage doors are open, which leads me to believe that someone was just ahead of me on this side of the city. And that subtle thump was likely an infected falling to the ground. And as a result, I do believe this area has been picked clean. I highly doubt we're going to find anything of use here. Well, I stand corrected. Electrical repair kit and wire. I can now repair scopes and set out chicken snare. Well, as fun as Gyaratal has been, it's time to leave. We'll head down to that quarry, or that pit, and then turn east down the ravine to my fishing hole. And once I'm down there, I'll harvest the materials to build a fire and an improvised cooking stand. We'll toss the cauldron on, fix us up some water and supper. We've already got chicken in the bag, a little bit of fish, and we aim to get a whole lot more. Don't expect to find much here. A shovel or a pickaxe would be nice. I have some seed on me. I'd like to plant some food. Hey, if it ain't my buddy Jerry the cat. How you doing, Jerry? Let's go. Now, if one had chlorine tablets, this would be an amazing find. I could still fill it up with fresh water, with cauldron after cauldron of boiled water. And that is my initial thought as I carry Jerry around. But I'll soon let go of him, because I can't stand running with something in my hands. Alright, back down to the ravine and follow it straight east, almost to the edge of the map. There's a little shed and one trailer at the end of this road, just after this dam. And parting is such sweet sorrow. It's here where I say goodbye to Jerry. Bye, Jerry. And this is it. We'll make a fire and do some fishing in these bulrush right here at the edge of the pond. But first I want to check these buildings. Well, one shed, one trailer, and then we'll come back up here. It doesn't really matter what server I'm on. I usually gravitate to this location to do my fishing or get warm. There's not a whole lot to loot in this general area except for 2 helicopter spawns just north and south of us. From here, further south, there's a couple of cottages inset into the woods with no roadway to them. Sometimes you get lucky and find tundra, savanna, or blaze, or some hunting materials. Alright, time to harvest the materials for a fire and an improvised cooking stand. And like I said before, this is excellent practice, a huge stepping stone towards Sakhal, which is just coming out in a few days. So if you're used to playing vanilla DayZ and/or modded DayZ, where you don't have to struggle for food or weapons, I think you're going to be in for a rude awakening, and I'd strongly advise you to jump into a hardcore server. Hardcore Wasteland has two to offer, Cherno and Livonia, and coming very soon, Sakhal. But don't worry, this is a One Life to Live series. So, even with the release of Sakhal, I will continue on with this life on this server. Cheers!